Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to tonight's Transport Fever live stream. Just trying to adjust the volume of my headset there. I'm wearing my headset a bit strange. I've got one ear off. The little one is in bed. She's getting ready to go to sleep. And the wife hasn't got home from work yet. I don't know what she's doing. She's normally back by now. Oh, hang on. There she is. She's home now. So there we go. We have this little handoff. So hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to tonight's Transport Fever live stream. Tonight I'm not wearing any Hellish merch. I'm wearing my jumper that I got from the York Railway Museum. The Transport Museum? Railway Museum. I'm pretty sure it says. Yeah, it is. And yeah, I fished it out of my cupboard the other day. And I'm happy that I managed to find it again. It was buried at the back. And I thought it was appropriate for tonight's streams to have like trains on the stream and trains on my clothes as well. So that is all going good. Hello to everybody. We've got Jackamak, Brandon, Egg, and a load of other people. JJ's here watching on YouTube as well. I've got a question here. If we don't have access to Discord, can we send an OpenTTD save? Yes, so like I've said previously, if you don't use Discord, you can use any of the other contact methods listed on my website to send an OpenTTD save. So we're not going to chat around too much tonight. We're going to crack straight on with the game. I'm going to get it loaded up here in the background, and I'm going to put my headphone on properly. Now that there are two adults in the house, and we'll rebalance the music down for you guys. So yes, arguably the most famous locomotive ever on that t-shirt. Yes, I would probably agree with that. In fact, there's some really good ones on that t-shirt, and I got some fantastic. What were they? The postcards that we gave away as prizes last year for the winners was DJ Egg and Jackamak, if I remember correctly. Was it DJ Egg and Jackamak? I think it was DJ Egg and Jackamak. And I went a bit weird and I actually put a few extra things in the package when I sent it to them. Although while I'm posting them something, I may as well shove something else in as well. I had to fill out a customs form for one of those. I had to do a declaration to get that. Yeah, the postcards, yeah. So, game is up and loaded. Let's switch over to Transport Fever 2, and here is our game. So the title of this live stream is Getting Expensive, and that's because in this stage of the game, it is really expensive to buy a new train. Like, you're talking like 20 to 30 million just for a decent train. And at the moment in the bank account, we have negative 378,000. Overall, the company's alright, but we haven't got a lot in the bank. Jackamak's here as well. Did I say Jackamak? I don't know, but Jackamak's here. And CGA watching on YouTube. Most of the moderators are out on Twitch and on YouTube as normal. I'm showing Brandon and DJ Egg as online at the moment. For some reason, Jackamak's not showing as online. I don't know why. It might, but whether you're showing as online or not, thank you very much to all the moderators that help keep everything nice and cool and calm for everybody. Speaking of nice and cool and calm, let's have a nice, cool and calm live stream, improving our network, growing our company, and making a load of moolah, a load of money. Not shown online. So I've got a dashboard that shows me what moderators are online and offline, along with a number of other things, Jackamak. And it's showing Brandon and Egg as online, but it's showing you and the other moderators as offline. I don't know why. I don't trust it, obviously. So what are we doing? I don't know what we are doing, actually. We're trying to make our company stable and profitable. We did a lot of fixing up last time. We spent a lot of money. We did big spendings. Like, if we look at the finances, there is, like, over the last 2 years, we spent, I think it was about 10 million on investments. And I don't think that counts new vehicles. So tickets, maintenance vehicles, tracks and infrastructure. Okay, so is that like the operating profit of the railroad? So you do get operating profit. What's investments? Oh, that's just vehicles then. Ah, right, I see. So over the last 2 or 3 years, yeah, 8 and 11 million on new vehicles there. You can see we've spent a lot of money. A lot of money. And we have had a little bit of loan interest. But you can see the operating profit of all the different things. The interesting one here is that the aircraft aren't actually making any profit, which I didn't notice. That's not good. If we go to vehicles, vehicle statistics, look at the aircraft as a whole. Like, oh no, that's not just aircraft. Here we go. 2 of the aircraft are making profit. This should be one of the most profitable things that I'm doing. The Brad Bust Air thing. But why? Why is it not making money? Like, most of these aircraft are completely full of passengers. Above the Line, welcome. Hey, hope you're doing good. Above the Line, one of the people watching on YouTube, welcome. Of course, we've got nobody watching on Steam, but we stream there anyway. Maybe you have too many aircraft. I'm not sure about that, Egg, because, like, if I had too many aircraft, we would have no people waiting at the passenger terminals. We've got 23 there, and we've got, where's the other? There's the other airport, and we've got 40 people waiting there. So in theory, the only way we could have too many aircraft is if there's so many aircraft that they're having to circle all the time. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. There are aircraft all over the place. Let's have a look at the line manager. You can see this blue line here. That's the aircraft route. So all of the aircraft should be following one of those routes. I'm not sure what this aircraft thinks it's doing. It's miles away from anywhere. Although there are some pilots on board. Hang on. There we go. Hello, pilot. Have our pilots got any control? Oh! Our pilots now have some controls. Not a massive amount of controls. And then just over the wing, we've got another aircraft over here. Raphael on YouTube there is saying, sell some planes. Really? You think chat seems to think it's planes? Oh, I've never had a look inside one of these quarries before. It's an iron ore mine. That's cool. I like that. Sell some planes. I'm not sure about that. Above the Line says, maybe one day I'll decide to watch this stream, this on Steam for something different. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. I don't know why we stream to Steam because we can, and it's no extra effort to do it. Like, if there's a platform and it's no extra effort to stream to it, like 0 extra effort, I will do it. If it's extra effort and it seems worth it, I will do it. But, like, most of the time I won't. I don't think we're live on Facebook tonight. I've turned it off because we've had too many problems recently. CGA says, I think the aircraft need a good distance to be profitable. Plus, early in the game, it doesn't exactly pack a lot of passengers. That's good, true. That is very true. I mean, we can't upgrade the aircraft. Like, if we go to the hangar and we look at the aircraft and manage the vehicles and say, hey, if we wanted to upgrade all of these vehicles, like replace them all, what other passenger ones are there? Well, actually, there is a new one here. The Bristol, is that the freighter? Okay, so is it primarily a cargo plane then? I mean, it is in there carrying 14 units of cargo. But it's also in the passenger list. Because it carries all cargo types, which presumably includes passengers. So it actually carries one less passenger. And also travels slightly slower. So it can't be great. Is there a high value cargo the aircraft can take? I don't know what the actual cargo payment rates are in this game. But let's press play. We'll get the game running. I mean, hopefully we can get the money rolling in. We can, like, upgrade these trains. Because some of these older, slower trains are going to be holding back some of the newer trains. Like, I think there's one over here. No, there's an older, slower train here on the left. And then coming up on the right, we've got this other train, this newer, more modern train. And we know it was holding it up because it's accelerating uphill. It was holding it back. So, for those of you who are wondering, the OpenTTD save from Series 9 is not on the website yet. It will be in a few days. And like I said in the live stream, once it's up, I will post on social media and Discord to let everybody know that the save is available. So yeah. And maybe the aircraft are too close to each other. Maybe the airports are too close. Maybe I should have put the airport, like, right down in Pickering or something. Make a separate line between nowhere and nowhere just to preserve the old train. Oh, like, to just somewhere to put the old train. I mean, we could maybe park it somewhere. I don't know. Oh, wow, look at this. New ships, a new, what appears to be like a tram sort of thing, as well as tankers and that. Nice. Let's go over to the ships and have a look. So we have got some ships rolling around. We've got a load of these ones. Little paddle steamery things. Let's manage those vehicles and just see what the situation is with them. So these are cargo ships, and at the moment we are using one that isn't even on the list anymore, I think. And the newest versions is this one and that one. And I think we can't use either of them because we're transporting crude oil, and plastic. And we'd need some sort of cargo vehicle that can do all of them. Which I guess is this one. I don't know what it is. The horns on those ships. I love the horns on those ships. Park the trains for museum purposes. That's interesting. It could potentially do that. So, ship 6 here, if we look at the details, I don't think it gives us... Oh, it does give us some information. Yeah, top speed of 32 kilometers. And a capacity of 130. Capacity here of this one is that the same one? It is the same one. Right, okay. So that's the ship we've got now. And I think that's the only one we can do. Unless we start moving this Lego with a separate ship. Like just a little shuttle ship. Or move it via road to this train station. So we'll have to see. Yep, the moderators will let me know about that. Thank you. So there we go. I don't think we're going to upgrade any of the ships because this is the best ship that can carry all the cargo. All the different cargo. So we'll leave it, I guess. Money is in the green. Money is all good. I think they say in the black when it comes to money. But we definitely need to upgrade some of these older trains. I don't know if it's just an English accent or what. But it's so satisfying to hear the stream. Listen to the stream. I'm glad you find it satisfying. I'm glad you... it's pleasant. Most pleasant indeed. I don't know. I don't know. I've had a lot of people say that they like to hear my voice. Surprisingly enough, I'm not one of the sorts of people that really likes to hear their own voice very much, but I've got used to it. So we've got this train here. Its top speed is 40 kilometers an hour, we've got this train behind it having to slow down because the train in front is so slow. Like, this one's like battling along at 92, 93. It's speeding up. It's really going for it. And then we got other trains that are just slowing things down. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to look at upgrading the trains on this line. Any train using the main line that isn't one of these newer, speedier trains, we're going to have to look at upgrading. So at the minute, this is the mainline well-brad service that we're looking at. There's currently 2 vehicles. And if we were to replace those vehicles with like-for-like locomotives, with modern-ish passenger wagons, I don't know what the current capacity of these vehicles are. 42. So, like, just 3 carriages would be an improvement. That would be 6.7 million per vehicle. It's going to cost me 13 million. This is what I mean by things are getting expensive. I'm almost thinking that I shouldn't be running this plane service as well, because they're not making money. Above the Line hates listening to their own voice. So does Brandon. I don't know if I said I've ever hated listening to my own voice. I don't like it. Are you running any passenger ships? No. There are no passenger ships. No, there are no passenger ships. Okay, so we need the money to be able to upgrade these trains, which are slowing everything else down on this main line. They're absolutely horrible. Got some lovely little trains doing other stuff. I don't know where all the money is going. Let's have a look at the line manager. Line statistics, and look at the balance of the lines. Look at, here we go. Oh, wow. The Pickering Air Shuttle is not doing well. Not doing well at all. It's costing us a lot of money. I think we've got too many trains on it. Let's sell that train. Go to a depot and sell. Sold. Get rid of a train. I think what happened there is that we had trains with 3 carriages, and then we added an extra carriage on, 4 carriages, and an extra train. I should have just added the carriages. We do need to upgrade the trains because they're all holding each other up. That plane service is really hurting us. I don't know what to do. Let's have a look at the chat and see what's going on. Sell the planes to replace those old trains. Okay. You must get used to listening to your own voice after 2,000 hellish videos. Maybe. Yeah. I am definitely used to it, but I never really liked it in the first place. Why not put that train on another line? That is a very good question, Egg, and I don't know why I didn't do it. But we've got the refund, and sorry. Message me Muck, watching on YouTube. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're just checking things out. Okay, by far, the one that's doing the worst is the aeroplanes. There's a few here that aren't quite making money, and it's the passenger services in the town. We've got a mechanics line that's not doing great, but overall most of the services are doing really well. Where's the main loop anti-clockwise gone? Let's do it by main loop anti-clockwise is in the positive monies. Okay. The problem is, and this is the problem, if I get rid of those aircraft, then these shuttle trains will not want to run. I don't understand it though. It's like, have I got too many aircraft? Maybe that is the problem. Let's have a look. Short trains are usually not profitable since the locomotive is also the expensive part relative to the wagons. That's a good point, actually. Like on some lines, we could get rid of a train and just have longer trains, especially seeing as we've got more powerful trains. In some ways, I kind of wish that I could delete every single train on the main line and then replace them with better ones. You know what I think we're getting here, right? Faster trains are more profitable. We've got slow trains on the line. Priority 1, get rid of the slow trains. Priority 2, longer trains. Maybe where we've got 3 trains, we can change it to 2, but also have more carriages. So, let's have a look when it comes to vehicles. We go down the list and we can see that I think, yeah, this line, these 2 trains here are the oldest 2 trains in the book. Okay, first thing we're going to do though, before we do that, is we are going to get rid of some of these aircraft. Okay, now we've got 13 aircraft, so let's get rid of at least 3 of them. Okay, we'll sell those 3, and that will give us a bit of money, and hopefully mean that it doesn't cost so much to run that service. I mean, there's a main, what is it? There's a junction here that's worth having in the background while we work on this. There we go. And then let's have a look. So we're going to go onto the line tools and we're going to say, okay, these 2 trains, they are by far the oldest. We're going to upgrade them to the same as whatever that is. I don't know what it is, but we'll have a look. So manage vehicles, select both, and replace. Locomotives, steam locomotives. I think it's the A35. Can I not look at the same screen, those 2 screens at the same time? It's a little bit annoying I can't have both screens open. Yeah, it's the A35. Look, here we go, look. Engine. Oh, it's weird. Do I have to click on the... Well, it's the A35 anyway. So let's do that, maybe. Do the older carriages have a maximum running speed? Yeah, maybe that might be it. Volan's here as well. Do passengers pay more if the train is faster? Yes. Yes, they do. If it's a faster, more efficient service, they definitely do. Maybe it might be worth upgrading the trains to a newer one? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so upgrade. Hopefully, look, can we just make a note of this, folks? Bitrich and Tomato are the name of the trains. So let's have a look. So we've got basically 3 trains to choose from. We're not going to choose this one. We can go through the Class A4 is actually like double the price, but when we're spending this sort of money, it might be worth it, because then we could have we could change everything on this main line to be the Class A4, and that would just be absolutely fantastic. It goes quite a good amount faster, has better emissions, but we don't really care about that too much. Has a much better pulling power, so we can have longer trains with a higher top speed quicker. And again, it's a good deal more. What do we think, folks? Farshed's here. Hello to all Hellishers. Hellishers. What would you call my viewership in a term like that? I'm not sure you would call them Hellishers. Oh, I think I missed a message here. Maybe a bit expensive, but worth it, potentially. You can go with 1 instead of 2 trains. Frequency is way less important in Transport Fever 2 compared to Transport Fever 1. I didn't know it wasn't as much. You should probably upgrade the tracks first. Good point. Let's have a quick look at the tracks. So let's get the layers out and go with speed. Destination, cargo, stations layer, land usage, contour lines? No. Is it that where we see it? I can't remember now. It's not oh, here we go. Speed. Okay, so we've got some good bits and some very poor bits. 120 is the maximum speed of this main line. We don't really have a proper group noun, do we? No. I've always referred to you all as my viewers. So from my perspective, it's just viewers. But we don't have a group now, no. Okay, folks, we've got 20 million in the bank. I'm going to pause the game. I think we're going to upgrade the tracks, but I don't know how much it's going to cost us. So let's see. Okay, for that section of track there, you know what? I think it's going to cost roughly $1 million to do the upgrade. Maybe 2 or 3 million because it's dual track. I don't know if the stations cost much more. I don't want to zoom in because that's the thing. When you zoom in, it does shorter sections. I'm not sure if that's actually going to be upgradable, but let's have a look. Just keep clicking. Just keep clicking. Could have sworn I seen it there somewhere. What about in the station? Are they already top speed? No? I can't upgrade the station bits like that. Well, this is a bit rubbish. I don't know why I can't upgrade those bits. Okay, let's come out of this mode. Oh, I have upgraded most of it. Is there just like a tiny piece of old track in there? Or is that just a graphical thing? Oh wait, I've done it now. I've done it, okay. So then the station, we can go configure, hopefully. And we can go, can we just get like... No, we can't. Do I have to like take the track out and put it back? I don't know. Yeah, there was still some old track there. I can't just upgrade it in the station, can I? No. Oh, there's still some old track here as well. There we go. That's better. Configure the station, you can upgrade it. So if I go configure, and then can I go miscellaneous, entrance, underpass, platform, tracks? No, I don't. Rails, tools. Go to tools. Everybody's saying tools. Rails, tools. High speed up. Oh, there we go. That's better. Well, that didn't. We didn't have that in the past. Well, that's a lot more efficient than what was happening back there. We started at roughly 20 million, so it'd be interesting to see how much upgrading the main line is going to take. We'll zoom in a little bit here. Try and get these crossovers in. There we go. I mean, it's a little bit silly to have to upgrade the individual bits of this, these crossovers, but never mind. Okay, so that's that bit of the route upgraded. I guess I just need to do this, and I guess the whole thing. And it's not just the passenger services, because there's a few. There's a few. What do you call them? Not passenger, the other kind. My brain's frozen. I can't think of it. Freight. There's a few freight trains that also go on that bit of the network. Maybe the freight need their own line. That'd be something to think about. Now, if I remember correctly, there was just a little bit of track over here that needed happening. And a bit here too. No, it doesn't like that. There we go. Fantastic. So I don't know whether to upgrade this bit of track. Oh, no, let me rephrase that. I don't know whether I need to upgrade this piece of track, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so there's the entire main line done. Yeah? All these modern platforms that we put in earlier have already got the new speeds. Okay. Only cost around 2 million, so that's not too bad. Did we get a sub on Twitch? We need to make sure that people can't sub on Twitch. Because, like, Twitch don't support it. I'm independent. I've told them I'm not an affiliate anymore. Right, let's go back now to upgrading those trains because we've got the line to be able to handle it. So bit rich and tomato. Replace selected vehicles. We're going to go with the A4. And we're going to go with relatively large passenger capacity, I think. How many of these can we get on before the pulling power goes to medium? That many. But it's also too long for the platform, so we can only really get... It's 163 meters. I think our platforms are 164 meters long. Let's have a look. Configure. I don't think it says. We worked this out, didn't we? Like, let's try building a new station. It'll tell us. 160. It's 160, not 164. Okay. Right, so I don't think any of the electric trains are really worth it on this line. Steam is still king here. So we can't go above 160 anyway. So the maximum cost per vehicle would be 16 million. We don't have that. The wagons can only go 120, so could go for the cheaper loco. Let's have a look. Yeah, top speed of the wagon is 120. And the Flying Scotsman is actually that. We can have the A4 later, maybe. The difference in price is not a massive amount. And I just put a train on the back. I didn't mean to. So with the A4, it's 16.3 million. And with the Flying Scotsman, it's 14.9. So it's pretty much... like, not a lot. It's not that much. So we need 30 million to replace both of those two trains. Right. I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to borrow some more money. And we're going to do some train juggling here. We're going to sell some trains in areas where we don't need them as much and convert them for faster and longer trains. So overall, this is going to be good. So we definitely need a minimum of 2 trains for these directional trains on the main line. Okay. So we're replacing both vehicles. 29 million. Pop. Look at that. We've got our brand new Scotsman locomotives. Okay, not only are they brand new and faster, but they carry, and they've kept their name as well, they carry a lot more passengers. So hopefully we should be getting more money every trip. Now we've got some smaller, slower locomotives, but we'll work with this. Okay, we're going to work with it. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Rave. I missed your message there. This looks cool. Better than Transport Token Deluxe. Depends what you mean by better. Like, OpenTTD is free. So if you're kind of doing it like price versus price, OpenTTD will always be infinitely better because it's free. I think this is a very good game. And it hits a lot of the same genres, a lot of the same boxes. A lot of things work very similar. There are some differences, but yeah, fantastic game. Right then, Okay, so we've managed to sort those two trains out. Let's unpause, let things roll. So we've still got some older trains on the line, which we're working on. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna move some trains around. So this line here, where oh no, we've got 3 of the old style trains still. Okay, so this air shuttle service, we're gonna get 1 of these trains, and we're gonna move it. We're going to set its line to be the main line pick Brad. Main line pick Brad. Let's get these in alphabetical order so we don't mess it up too much. So now, there's the +1 train. That means then this old terrible train, we can say, you know what, we'll sell you, and we'll also sell another one. So we'll sell 2 of the terrible trains, get rid of that, and then we've only got 1 train on that line, 1 train on that line as well. I'm just trying to figure out, what is line 1? What's going on here? Where's line 1? Like, where's this vehicle? Oh, I remember this. Okay. It's this oil connection for the fire delivery. That's the fire delivery train. So this is the Wellington fuel line. Let's do that. Well, fuel line. Did I spell fuel right? Probably not. Yeah, it'll do for now. At least we know what it is. That's the important bit. Okay, so let's carry on sorting this main line out. What we're trying to do is get rid of all the older trains and kind of balance things out by bringing in the newer trains. We've got 7... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We've got 7 million. And it's just this main line that we're doing. It's not the main loop, it's just the main line. So we've got 1 terrible train. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of that terrible train because it's just going to slow everything down. Gone. Right. Now on this line, we have these good trains. So we've got 1 here, 2 there, and 2 there. They all need upgrading, which is not a problem. We'll get there. And I can't remember what else runs on this line. Probably these air shuttles as well. But both of these air shuttles... Actually, no. Look. We've got a spare train here on this air shuttle. So we're going to move that one to the Pick Brad line. There we go. Okay. So we might not have Flying Scotsmans on all of the lines. But what we do have is more modern trains on every line that's running on this part of the network. And there's at least 2 on the major cities. So there's actually the 2 Flying Scotlands there. That one's only got 7 people on board. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. That one's got 13. We'll get it, hopefully. Tinman is going on about our group noun, but really, like, the Hellish and Master Hellish is kind of coincidental and not really relevant. Okay, I've kept the name because I've kept the name, and you know, the longer I keep the name, the harder it is not to keep the name. But yeah, okay. It does look like money is going up. How are those aircraft doing? Still terrible. Let's get rid of some more aircraft. Let's get rid of another 3 aircraft. That will give us a cash injection as well. It also means we won't need quite as many trains to move things around the rest of the network. So this air shuttle here has 5 of the shorter train. That one's got 4 for the Pickering, and that one's got 3 for the Welling. Yeah, that's difficult to manage. Right, so the next problem we have is these 2 trains here. They are an older kind of train, a much slower kind of train, and they need upgrading. We have 16 million in the bank at the moment, so let's get Matt Strat and Train 6. And what happens if we upgrade these to the same thing? So it was 1 engine, and is that 6 carriages? 6 carriages. That's 28 million. What if we just upgrade one of them for 14 million and then get rid of the other one? I think that's a better way to look forward. We can call our group of employees of Hellish Inc. Yeah, Hellish Inc. is the legitimate front to my evil organisation. Trees. Yes, trees could also sort the problem out, can't they? Anyway, we're going to purchase that 1 train, and then the other train, for now, we're going to sell. Okay. And I made sure I kept Matt Strat. And then, looking at the main line, the main passenger line, we've only got these 2 here, and I don't think these would be that expensive to upgrade. So let's have a look at what that would cost. So we go for the steam engine, we go for the passenger carriages. I mean, we don't have to fill them up with 6, but that's kind of like our current maximum capacity. Wow! 22 million to do both of them. That's a lot. But again, we'd probably only need 1, wouldn't we? Okay, let's upgrade train 1. And we'll sell train 2. The second train. Train 20. So we sell that train. Get our Flying Scotsman in. With its passenger carriages. And we upgrade that train. For 11 million. Oh my goodness, we haven't got the money. These vehicles cost like 15 million new each. It's cheaper to edit the vehicles than replace. Yeah, but if you're editing every single bit about them, like edit selected vehicle, like if I go in and say, oh, I don't want the engine, I don't want any of these carriages, I want to put in the steam engine bit and these carriages here, it's still costing me 11 million. So you're saying it's easier? You're saying it's cheaper? I mean, it's cheaper than if you just want to replace part of the carriages rather than renewing the engine as well. Let's do enough to get this one sorted out. I don't know how much money we can borrow. Apparently a lot. No, we're not just adding wagons. We're not just adding wagons. So that, oh. Come on, quick. We just need a little bit of money. Little bit of money, quickly. I need to put this train in. Right, there we go. Right. So now, on the main line, we have 4 Flying Scotsmans. Okay. And hopefully, they're going to start making us some decent money. And not other stuff is going to be, like, getting on our way. Okay. The train's already coming to a slowdown. It's a fantastic looking train. It's cheaper if you don't buy new trains. Yes, I know, but we had to upgrade. We had to upgrade. It's these aircraft that are doing us in. Oh my goodness. I accidentally pressed a key combination that was terrible. Right. How many people are on that train now? 19. You kidding me? It's only 19 people wanting to travel on that train. That's not good, is it? It does look gorgeous. Yeah, if our objective today was to produce something that just looked gorgeous, then this is what we were setting out to do, and this is now the result of what we got. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Okay. Let's have a look again. So the aircraft are actually doing a little bit better. So I think we need to make the aircraft more rare, and that will help. So aircraft, manage the vehicles. We'll cut it down to 5 aircraft. I think I went overboard. There we go. We'll get rid of those 2. All of those red numbers. Yeah, I know. Hitting the bank balance pretty hard. But now, hopefully, we've got half decent speed trains going up and down on this network. So we should be getting some really good speeds and some really good payoffs. Like, look at this. Ooh. We got some new aircraft coming out. I'll just ignore them for now. That's a little bit dangerous, isn't it? I mean, what's going on here is, I think we've got, I thought we had a slower train, but we don't. How fast is that one going? 64? Oh, that needs upgrading. We have to upgrade that. It's going to hold everything back. Okay, let's just go upgrading the engines. Like, let's edit the selected vehicle and go steam engine, add, remove. I mean, I probably should have removed that first. It's going to cost us 4 million just to put a newer steam engine on that. There we go. Anything that's sharing this main line needs to have a decent steam engine on it. Maybe not this goods service, because it has a dedicated line that comes through here, and it shares this line for a little while and then comes off, as you can see, in a different station. I'm not sure. This is OpenTTD with RTX on. It's a little bit like that, isn't it? Good timing for the planes to show up. Yeah, when I delete them. You can't do advertising like in OpenTTD? I don't think we can. I don't think we can do advertising. But I'm pretty sure that's most of the trains that can go on this line. So if we get the line manager up and just like pop that down and look at the different lines that are carrying on this service. We've got the dark blue and light blue lines that are going on this service. And there's a section here where the green line is like shared. I don't like that. But it is, and I don't think there's a lot we can do about it. But it's not used very often. What's down here? Yeah, we've got a little bit of purple line sharing here, but again, it's not for long. So that's all okay. So we've actually got all of those lines in there. So we need to upgrade that train, the engine if we can, and the other shuttles. So all the shuttles, we need the newer engine, even if we can't afford to do the other things as well. So yep, we can do that engine. Did you unlock the airport? Yes. Yeah, we got airport. We got airports and airplane. We had a whole live stream about the airports and stuff. It's getting very busy at the airports now because we've just got rid of a load of them. There's an aeroplane coming in, nice and on time. We have got one old train running on this network now that isn't a Flying Scotsman. I don't know where it is. These 2 trains need sorting out. Oh wait, is that it? Nope, that's a Flying Scotsman as well. Where is it? Maybe we should sell some of the vehicles on these trains. Like some of the carriages. Because I put way too many carriages on. Like, they're not even at half capacity at the moment. Like, we can get 4 million back from each of these vehicles. We're not using most of the carriages. So, manage vehicle, edit vehicles. Let's get some millions back here. We can add carriages on later when the lines are busier, and we need more carriages. I don't know why I went crazy and just put the maximum amount of carriages on. Absolutely ridiculous. If we look at this train now, it's loading up. It's got a maximum capacity of 120 people. It gets to 58 and stops. So not quite half of the train is being used. Get rid of the carriages that aren't being used and we have the money back. Thank you very much. Oh, you mean the bigger airports? Oh, no, I don't think the bigger airports are in service yet. I don't think they're in the game yet. And then we can use that money to upgrade the last train using the main line. So upgrade... No, wait. Not upgrade. Manage vehicles. Train 17. Edit. And we'll just get rid of the engine. Add the Flying Scotsman on the front. Modify. Done. So now all of the train engines that are using this line, apart from the two little sections where they borrow the main line for a cargo, for a freight, now have the newer engines on, which should make us more money. So if we go into the line manager and look at the balances, the dark blue lines are right at the bottom. Oh no, that's not good. Hang on a minute. The Brad Air Shuttle has still got the old train on it? Oh, we need to change that. I think I missed one. Let's give it 4 carriages. There we go. Yeah, I wonder why they're not doing so well. Maybe it's just because I've been messing around with them. The aircraft are starting to do a little bit better. They're actually making money overall. So that's okay now. We can concentrate back on the trains. That's weird. When you filter by vehicle, it organises by name, not by vehicle type, which I would have expected. Little bit weird that, but never mind. I'm kind of thinking that this main loop anti-clockwise should be the next thing we upgrade. We've got some trains where the... that's not what I wanted. Excuse me, my voice is going all funny. We've got the Pick Air Shuttle with the wrong carriages on it. How many it's got 54 people in it, so we can edit that vehicle and move those 54 people to 3 of those wagons. That has a capacity of 60. There we go. That should roll much better, much faster, much smoother. And the Well Air Shuttle train, it's got 38 people on it at the moment, so we'll edit that one. Put 3 of them on as well. And well, the line manager's easier for me to see it, I think. I think it's just the Kemp Air Shuttle that is needing an upgrade on the wagons now. And then we've got 3 wagons on all of these. And actually all of the trains on that whole line will be the same. So let's just see. It's loading now. How many passengers are going to get on board? Only 44. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Let's get rid of all of these wagons. Add 3 of them. Is it 3 or 4? Can't remember. It's 3. So that's okay. There we go. There we go. So now all of these trains actually look the same. All the passenger trains on this network, on this part of the network, look the same. It's just a little unfortunate that it's all been held up by these goods lines. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, I've just had a fantastic idea. Right, okay, folks. We're going to have to get rid of this depot. And that bit of line there. But I bet, like, look at this. We've got a dual line, 2 dual lines here. They merge together, and then we've got 2 dual lines here. How ridiculous is that? Okay? So what we definitely want to do is disconnect them there like this. Okay, I didn't want to delete that, but never mind. Right. Not upgrade, but, like, connect. There we go. And then over here, we want to do the same. The only problem is that we need to make sure the right train can get to the right place. But for now, we'll just forget about that. I didn't really want to get rid of that one piece, actually. I was quite happy. Okay, so this is going to be the passenger line. Like this. And there is another one of these lines is actually used for passengers as well. So I guess I could do... let's see. It's actually the shape of this is very well leading towards it. Look at that. I mean, it's not how I wanted it. So maybe if I come from back here. There you go, look. And then the only problem I've got now is I've got to somehow get a second line next to that one. Cargo train needs to go to the cargo platform line. I'll just swap the platforms round. It'll be so much more worth it in the long run. Surely I can get some sort of junction here that will manage. Oh, go on, please. Nice. That is a good stuff. Did you just hear? Yes, you did hear the G thing. And then if we just get the inside line to go like that. I mean, this is costing me less than $1 million to do, and it's solving so many problems. So then we just need to do the goods platform. That is the only problem around here, though. Steady. So we need to configure by removing. Oh, I didn't mean to remove that bit of track. That is a bit loud, actually. We're going to be doing a little bit of blasting here. Right, let's put that bit of track back. And then I think we need to remove some of this cargo platform. So yeah, no. Put it in the right place will help. It won't let us here. We're going to have to come out and get rid of that road. Oh, it's not actually going to cost as much as what I thought. Sorry, we're going through a major rebuild here, folks. Cargo platform. We'll have a cargo building. Like here. On the end. As well as a cargo... Oh, we can't have a cargo... Well, can I have a small cargo building on the end? Yeah, small cargo building there. And then this one here, this we can get rid of that one. We put a passenger platform back in. And then we can do a passenger building here, I think. I mean, that looks a bit weird. What about that one? Smaller one? There's a little nubbing of road here, isn't there? Can I get rid of that little tiny piece of road? There we go. Does that allow for a smaller building to go like there? Okay, fantastic. Let's have a better roof. I don't think I can actually change that roof. It looks like a different roof, so we're going to get rid of it. There we go. We'll get an underpass put in. We'll get a couple, actually. We'll get one there. And one there. Okay, so we've done that bit. Now we need to connect the roads back up. What's that? Medium street. Yes, we'll have a medium street. So we'll put a medium street across here like this. I mean, it doesn't like that, but if I go that way, it will. And then we can just... Oh, no. Hang on, I've got an idea. There we go. There's no reason at all why we can't just, like, put a bit of road in there. I'm sure the town will love it. So now this station is connected up to most of the town. And the only problems we've got to figure out now is which lines are going onto the wrong platforms. And I think one of them's changed already, so that's fine. So we've got... I want the Brad shuttle. No, sorry, the Pickering shuttle. The Pick shuttle, I want that to use a different platform. Terminal 1. There we go. And then mainline Pick Brad. At Pickering, I want it to use either Terminal 2 or 3. And then mainline Well Pickering, I would like it to use the other terminal. Okay. If you click the station, then the terminal, it's easier. Yeah, it's probably easier doing it that way. So apparently the Pick Air Shuttle still has problems. I don't know why. I think it's because of this one-way light here, and it's got to go that way. There we go, it's not one way anymore. Maybe the air shuttle shouldn't use that line. It can't go back. It can now. It's this one. So it goes the wrong direction down that bit of track to slip over onto the passenger line. And that's fine. So now we just need to put the signals in place. So we've got signals leading into the platform. We need signals around this junction here. We're going to use one-way signals going into the junction. So going into the junction there. That isn't a junction, so that's fine. I'll just put another signal right near it. And then going into this junction that way, we'll have a signal. And going into the junction that way, we'll have a signal. And that's it. It's all sorted. So what we'll do is then pop a few sets of signals on the...
Go wrong. They just get interesting.
They do. They just get interesting. We'll just put signals on the new line here. And this line isn't well travelled, so just a few will do. There we go. And there is one train that's in the wrong place. It's this goods train here, Mike Gamer. But there is a way for Mike Gamer to get into the station. So there we go. So I think we're all good. So I'm going to unpause it there now. We should see many more passengers working their way around the platforms. All the trains going to the various different ones. So we should see this freight train come over into the far platform now that's approaching in the distance. And all the passenger trains that were getting stuck behind it will now have a free set of railway lines to absolutely surge along. So there we go. I mean, it didn't make a lot of money, but at least it made some, eh? And now, this is the important bit, right? This train is now leaving, and it's not getting in the way of the other trains. Even that passenger shuttle there. Or this other one that's just coming in. It's just staying all out the way. See, look, we've even got another train just coming up in and behind. Right then, let's go have a look. Oh yes, this station's getting a little bit more busy now. Actually, it's not any busier, but it's flowing better. Well, the station actually might be busier because the lines in front of the station allow for better flow. We've got more trains coming in and out of there quicker, I think. So hopefully that's going to do better. Let's have a look now at the line stuff. Okay, so the main line is actually starting to pick up on money a little bit now for some of them. The one that's got 2 trains on it isn't actually doing that well at the moment. But the other ones that have only got 1 train on it are at full capacity. So I don't know whether to add more carriages. You know what? I'm going to sell this. No, I can't sell that train. It's bit rich. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this train because it's just generic train. Gone. And we're going to move this train, bit rich, over to the main line pick Brad. Like this. There we go. Do you have some trams here? You know what? We don't actually have any trams yet. And then, on each of these trains, we're going to manage the vehicles, edit it, and add 1 more carriage. We can afford the 1 more carriage, and I really think it's worth it because we're maxing out some of these trains. So, edit, carriage, buy, edit, manage vehicle, edit the vehicle, pop it on there. The shuttle services don't appear to need... I was going to say don't appear to need the extra carriage, but a couple of them are close. One of them's at it, so we'll do that actually. We will add an extra carriage. This is why we did the carriages like this, so we can just pop the extra ones on where they're needed. So that one's pretty close to the mark. We'll add a 4th carriage on there. And this one, it doesn't really need the 4th carriage, but it's the only train on that entire part of the network without a 4th carriage. So it's going to have it. There we go. Okay. Maybe we could do some trams in the city. Maybe next live stream we should have a trams live stream. So look, now we've got this really slow train here. But it's on a separate line. It's not messing up our main line, which is fantastic. I mean, there's no trains on this main line at the moment. Where are all the trains? Trains are gone. That is not good. Never mind. Let's have a look at the money on the lines. Yeah, they're not in the negatives, but never mind. Our capacity is now 80 on most of these, so hopefully we can get some good money coming in pretty soon. All of these road vehicles that are going around on these loops, like the Kemp loop and all of that, they're not doing great either. Let's have a look at the vehicles by money. So ignoring all the new trains that we've just put in, the Brad goods line is doing not good. Why? Why is the Brad's good line not doing good? Okay, let's go over there and take a look at it. So this is the Brad's goods line. There are a lot of vehicles on the line, and they're stacking up. And if we manage the vehicles, I think we'll find that they're one of the best vehicles we could probably have. No. But not too bad. There's 50 of them, though. We don't need 50. Got way too many. We're improving these vehicles too much. Let's get rid of 20 of them. And then maybe we'll upgrade them. There we go. So we got rid of all of those vehicles. And if we wanted to upgrade them to the most fastest, bestest type of vehicle with capacity of 11 and a top speed of 60, it costs us 4.6 million. It's actually worse capacity for some reason. I'm not sure, but I think I managed to delete ones that weren't actually sat outside waiting. But never mind. Yeah, it's like they have some sort of magic turnaround system in this game. It's the same as OpenTTD, to be honest, and I don't like it in either game. There we go. Tomatoes out on their journey. Not making any money. Oh my goodness, look at how much that new engine is costing us. We're getting increased income, but the running costs are terrible. Now, how's this station flowing? Absolutely beautifully. Flow around here is amazing. We've learnt a lot over the time with that sort of thing. Okay, what have we got over here? We've got a bit of fuel stacking up. Where's the train? Has it just left? Where's the train? It's on its way. It's a single line though, so there's not much we can do about that. We could probably put some passing places in or something, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. So is the main line a success or not? I mean, I think it looks good. You need to give people time to get to know the improved lines. I'm not 100% sure that's how it works, but I'm happy to give it a little bit of time. Those improved lines, like the frequency has gone down a little bit, but like it should be a lot faster on that line. There's next to nothing that should be slowing any of that stuff down. So there is a little bit over here that could slow it down potentially. So if we look just for this section, there is a tiny bit of track here where the purple train borrows it. Oh, hang on a minute. Does this slip need to be switched? I don't think it does. But it is now anyway. Fun fact, all the trains are above the line. The rate is higher. I'm glad the rate is higher. Is there a way to tell your trains to go to a station and have them choose which rail to use, like in OpenTTD, or do you need to choose a specific rail each time? Do you mean platform? Or I don't know what you mean. I'm a little bit confused. In this game, you specify a line. You can see the lines highlighted here with the colours. So you lay out a line, and that line always follows the same route, the same junctions, the same path, the same platforms, and then the trains follow that line. So, yeah, that's how that works. We've got a few too many vehicles over here now. At least we're picking stuff up, though. We've maxed out the production of that farm. There is an update coming out, though, which I don't know when the update's coming out. It's supposed to be really soon, actually. And the idea is that you'll be able to say, oh, go to any platform at the station, or go to this platform or that platform. Excuse me. I don't know how that's going to work, but... yeah, you can set alternative platforms in the beta, so that's the way that that works. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, yes, look. The mainline pick Brad line is now in the positives, and so is the other one. So that does appear to be working. The air shuttles, not so much. But we did get rid of a lot of planes. I'm wondering whether, like, upgrading the planes is the thing to do right now. Oh my goodness, I've just seen how old these vehicles are. Look at this. Oh my goodness. How out of place does that look? Okay, we've got 16 million. I mean, I know we've got a massive loan, but we definitely need to sort that out. Okay, so the Brad loop, we're going to manage the vehicles. There's 6 vehicles there. We're going to go and get rid of 1 vehicle. And then we're going to upgrade all 5 of them to the best passenger vehicle we can get. It's a diesel, or is it? It's a lot faster than the 11 seat capacity Daimler deck or whatever that is. Yeah, so much faster. It costs less than $1 million to do it, so there we go. Brandon says, I just saw an army wagon. Does that imply there's wars in this universe? It might just be people who love camo, Brandon. Doesn't necessarily mean it's army. Right, okay, let's have a look. What else have we got? We got these other vehicles here. They're not doing so great. Maybe we should actually just upgrade these loops. Like the Brad loop, the Brom, all these different loops, and just upgrade them to have 5 of the other vehicles. So we got 8, so we just need to get rid of 3. And then upgrade. Should we only look at... ugh, that's a bad way of looking at it. We'll look at it on the line manager. So any road service, like all of these, like they're not really carrying many people. So we can get rid of some of the vehicles. I think minimum 5 vehicles on a loop though. Okay, I think I might have got rid of 1 too many. I'll just clone it for laziness. There we go. That's better. 8. There we go. Get rid of a few vehicles. We don't need that many vehicles. Just 5 will do. We're upgrading the capacity as well. Why does the Lego boat loop carry passengers? I don't think it does. They are universal boats. They carry all different types of cargo. So I think that's why it's showing up like that. Okay, 5 vehicles. Upgrade to the latest. There we go. Oh yes, that's looking much better now. Thank you very much. There we go. 5 vehicles. Upgrade. Lovely. I mean, once we've got half decent money like we have now, it's just nice to have like some of those passenger vehicles all being the same kind. I'm sure there's auto. Oh, they've just brought a new one out. Oh, and it's so much better. Ah, right. Is there not an auto upgrade across multiple? Okay, road vehicles. All. Where's the auto upgrade feature? Because I remember there was one. I think it was on the lines last time. You could basically say like, when this vehicle gets old, upgrade it to this. And you could specify what you wanted it being upgraded to. No! Oh, I just accidentally cloned them. It's fine. Oh, that is such a... That vehicle is so much better. There's no auto upgrade. But that feature was in Transport Fever 1. It was. It was in Transport Fever 1. Now I am sad. Although, like, I guess it's quite easy just to go, hey, all of these replace. I don't think you had that in Transport Fever 1. I don't think you could manage the vehicles in that way. So, I guess it's kind of replaced. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I don't mind if these road vehicles are not making money. Not really. Because it's tiny amounts and they're helping the infrastructure of everything else. That's my excuse anyway. Okay, we're nearly done with all the road vehicles. The passenger road vehicles. Okay, one more batch, I think. And boom. Right, we still have over 10 million in the bank account. That's brilliant. Let's just repay as much as we can. Because how much are we paying in loans at the moment? Oh god, loan interest is like $250,000 a year. That's a tiny amount of money in the grand scheme of things. Right, and in the line manager, how is our main line doing now? Oh look, they're making relatively good money. Well, okay, they're not making relatively good money, but they're not in the negatives anymore. So that's really good. The auto upgrade is still there. You don't remember how to access it, but exists, said Frederick. I'm not sure. Yeah. You should be able to go to the line. And then, I'm sure it was in the line. Like, in the line's information, you could say, oh, in this line, for the vehicles in this line, upgrade, like, all trains to this vehicle. Sell more trucks. Most are standing for cargo. There are a few standing for cargo around here, I guess. There's a little bit more than a few around here. We will sell some of these, yeah. There we are. What did I just tell them to do? I sent all those vehicles to the depot. Which is a bit silly, really. Because... oh no, there they are, look. 10 vehicles. Sell. Okay, so the vehicles show as being in the depot if they're on the way to it, which is nice. Now, apparently it's gone. Okay, I think... so some of the chat is saying that it's there, and that it isn't there, and Frederick's saying that it is. So either it appears either Frederick's mistaken on this one, or was just some confusion about where it is. But I'm glad that these trains are starting to do a bit better. Right, have we got... Look, there's loads of vehicles just stacking up here at the moment. 32. Well, I'm going to have to get rid of 2 of them. And I think we might have to get rid... Oh, hang on. I got rid of more than 2. Let's get rid of all except 20. And then we'll look at whether we can upgrade them. So they're currently this one, which is carrying 8 units. And they are carrying... I don't know what they're carrying on this loop. I think it is just... Is it just Lego? Pretty sure that... Oh, no. It can't be carrying Lego. Must be wood. Are they carrying logs? Bricks. They're carrying bricks. Okay. So, they are carrying the bricks. So, that carries a lot more bricks. We've got 12 bricks there or 13 bricks there at 60 mile an hour. It costs 4 million to upgrade all those... only 20 vehicles? Yeah, but they're carrying 13 each instead of 8, so I need less of them. Then again, there is now a big surplus here. Okay, let's go from 20... down to 15 vehicles, and then we'll upgrade those 15 vehicles to carry the bricks. They'll be faster, they'll carry more at a time. Hopefully that'll all be very good. Okay, how are we doing down here? Still loads of oil, but that's fine. Production over here is... yeah, alright. I guess we kind of need a second oil well, though. Almost want to put another one in. Looked it up and the feature is indeed gone. Yeah. I think it's been kind of replaced by the one that I've just been using to upgrade all the passenger road vehicles. I'm not sure. Maybe it is in Transport Fever 1. The feature is definitely there. I remember it from Transport Fever 1. Wow, we've got a lot of people here in the airfield. Maybe we need to upgrade the aircraft? Let's have a look what the options are. So we go from... I think it's the Douglas we've got? It doesn't even tell us. Let's have a quick look. It is this one with the blue nose and all of that. Okay. Yeah, it's the Douglas DC-4 that we've got. If we upgrade to the Lockheed Superior, it nearly quadruple... No. It doesn't actually quadruple the capacity at all. What's the running costs? Running costs of that one is almost double. And the capacity is only 4 more passengers. But it does go a lot quicker. I don't feel like we need the upgrade. If anything, we should downgrade to ones that cost less to run per year. No. No, I'm quite happy. You need large airports? Oh, large airports would be cool. There we are, look. Oh, that's better. So we can't upgrade this one, can we? No, so we'd have to tear that one out and put the new one in. Wouldn't we? Oh, it does look nice. It's really expensive as well. We need to figure out where we can put it in, though, because it's not going to fit in the same gap. I mean, look at. Just try and get it in line. Yeah, by far, it's not going to fit in the same gap. What we're going to have to do is like move it slightly to like here. Move the road a little bit. It's going to cost a lot. But I think it'll be worth it at some point. It's kind of my fault for not leaving enough room with this oil well in the way. There's not really anything we can do about that now. Right, we've got passengers starting to stack up places. Let's have a look here. So, if we look at the lines... Oh, we've still got some old vehicles. Oh, no, let's get rid of them. Can't be doing with that. There we go. Right, passenger vehicles are out. We've got some here as well. Sell the 6th vehicle. Move to the new vehicles. Right, is that all of them now? I think it is. Okay. So, what was I just talking about? Oh, yeah, the amount of cargo. So, if we look at... Oh, wow, look at that rate. That's a good rate. That's a good throughput there. I'm getting distracted by throughputs now. I guess if we just keep it by name, that's fine. We can just look down the list and we can say, hey, look, such and such train is maxed out. We need more capacity. I don't think we've got that anywhere on the network except maybe the food network does appear to be completely full up on wheat there. Okay, let's have a look down here. No, it looks... Oh, hang on. We've got this, the Wellingborough Food Network. That's not doing too happy. But again, we've got 30 of the old kind of vehicles. So these ones only carry 7 in capacity and go 40 kilometers an hour. Whereas if we go... Here, we carry 11 and we go 60 kilometers in speed. Which is so much better. Insert the airport on the other side of the train station. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea, actually. That is probably a very good idea. You have a fan in your bedroom. You didn't have one before. I built fans and connected them to my desk so that they would all be blowing at me. I did a vlog about it, so if you head over to my vlogs channel, and the link's on my website, then you could check that out. We need the money to be able to do this, but we're not. I don't think we'd actually need all 30 vehicles. I think if we upgrade the vehicles, we can get away with 20. So if we sell 10 of them, that's going to give us a tiny bit of money, and when we upgrade them, it's going to cost less. Cha-ching! There we go. What loan have we got? 15.5 million. Okay, let's get rid of that half. Now we have a 15 million loan. In this space, I don't think there's enough room there either. Oh, that was a nice idea, but there is not enough room for a large airport in there. Look at that. It's huge. I mean, we could move that main line a bit, actually. And it would have to move a relatively large amount because we'd need a road as well as somewhere for that passenger station to come out. Yeah, I'd have to move the track quite a lot. And then we'd have no room for further expansion. If I put it here, there's lots of room for expansion. There's nothing in the way. You're going to make your own fan? Oh my goodness. I don't envy you. I basically bought 4 cheap PC fans. You can actually see them. 2 of them anyway. I just carefully move the mic boom without... You can see that they're on the desk, the side of the desk here, and they swing out on hinges, and they've got their own independent switch to keep me cool. So they've got 2 on that side, and there's 2 on this side as well, right under the camera. You can actually just see the switch. So they just run on a 12-volt power supply. Hang on. Yeah, I just cleared my throat and moved the microphone back while I got you on mute. At least I hope you was on mute. Right, so what we're looking for is we're still looking to get rid of some inefficiencies. We've got this system down here as well. We've got 40 vehicles here. We definitely don't need 40. So we'll get rid of 10 of them. I don't think we've got the money to upgrade them, though. Like, if we want to upgrade those 30 vehicles to... What are they carrying? It's just iron ore. Oh, it's coal? Coal. So we could get a carrying capacity up to 13 from 7, which is nearly double, and they go quicker. So we could probably get rid of nearly half of them. So it's going to cost somewhere in the region of 4 million, and we don't have that at the moment. Because everything is getting expensive. See where the episode title came from for this live stream. Move the branch line to the main line. I don't want to do that. I mean, I could move the station, and we could just make it closer, if that's what you mean, Fallen. Just like literally, like put the station here, and then make it follow the line better to give us more space. But I'm not sure about that. I guess we could actually get a second station put in, ready to link up to the new airport with less of a curve. I don't know. I do feel like this main line here is going in a wrong direction, though. Like, what we've got 2 point something million. So hopefully I'm not going to bankrupt everything by doing this. But there we go. Much better, eh? Move the station to the main line. I don't want to move the station to the main line, I don't think. Because I don't want the main line trains to stop there. I want it to be off the main line. But I think it could be moved closer to the main line. That's for sure. Just check this. There we are. That's better. That main line segment does run a lot smoother there. I think we could just build a new station and change it. Like buildings. Passenger station. Also, we've got 2 lots of line there. We don't need it. Right up against the main line. Yeah, I'd be up for that. Like, sort of like this. And then, like, do the same connections. I don't know why I pressed that. And then it would just come in and connect to the main line. And then just move the airport there as well. It's going to be a little bit of disruption, but I feel it'd be alright. As long as I can get the crossovers in on it as well. Which we do actually need these. For a little while I thought, oh, we don't need them. It's like, we do. Actually. They are very long crossovers though. I'm happy with slowing the train down to 250 there. There we go. We wouldn't need that depot really. We'd need to put a piece of road outside here. I suppose we could add some other street buildings on this. Put a passenger building either end, just for giggles. And there does appear to be one underpass on there. So we'll put another one in here and there. There you go, just for fun. I like this. It seems slightly unnecessary, but yeah. There we go. So there's our piece of road for us to put our airport on. All we've got to do then is connect that up to the main line and get the trains to go there instead and put the airport in. Maybe we should do that before the end of the live stream, that's for sure. So then the airport would go in here like this. That would give us plenty of room to work with, I think. The only problem is we've got to delete everything and ensure we've got plenty of money left. I do like the station being up against the main line. I just don't want it to be on the main line, because then trains coming in to visit the airport and stopping will get in the way of the other trains. That's why we need to keep it separate. So we need signals going in and out there. Signals going in and out there. People will walk through the grass to the new station. No, that's where we're gonna put the new airport. We're gonna put the new airport up against the new station. What we're doing is we're essentially waiting for the money to do it. You can get an extra airstrip in 1980. Okay, cool. That'll be nice, maybe. Get a better flow rate of passengers going through. But you can see this bit of track is now pretty much ready for switching over. It's going to cost pretty much nothing to connect it to the main line on this side. This side, it doesn't even connect to the main line. So then it would be a matter of delete all this, add the airport, and the airport is like 14 million. Right, let's have a look, see what's going on here. So the worst ones now are most of these vehicle loops, but they've only got like one passenger on some of these services, which is a real shame. Also, the main line isn't doing brilliant. I wonder if it is the frequency that's holding us back on the main line. Like, they've got a train every 6 minutes. I don't think that's a good frequency. On the other side of things, the aircraft are actually now in the positive. The Brad Brick line is still doing very well. Some of the shuttle trains are actually bringing in a little bit of money. The fuel line is doing amazing. The well fuel service. Let's go over to the well fuel service and have a look at it. So it's this doubly loopy roundy thing. How much fuel have we got waiting here? Quite a lot still. I think we can just add more vehicles to this. These road vehicles are doing well. How many have we got? 20. Can we afford to add 9 more vehicles? Or I should say 10 more vehicles. Yes. Yes, we can. That wasn't too expensive. It was 1.2 million in debt, and now it's only 0.3. I mean, that is an improvement, I suppose. It's like the closest you can do. But hopefully we can get more vehicles on this line and shift more of this stuff. It's getting a bit busy there, but never mind. Yes. This is definitely something we need to target before the end of the episode. Deleting this airport, redirecting the trains to this new station, and sticking the new airport on it, and redirecting the aircraft there. And initially, they're all going to do terrible. They are all going to do very terrible because of all the moving around. But in the future, I think they'll do much better. I don't like how this land is done. What's this? The smooth tool. Yeah, let's get a massive brush size. Just smooth out that land a little bit. It's only costing a few thousand here and there to do that. It just makes it look so much better. Also, having this main line here now go across where those fields were is just a much better sweep going round into the station. Oh, yeah, I need to... Volan, thank you very much for reminding me. We need to name 2 trains today. Let's get on with that now. So if we go to the vehicle list and we look at trains... Only show trains... we've got some trains to name, and we're going to name them after the Viewer Plus subscribers. We're going to pick 2 at random from the next screen and find out who they are. So when I press this button here, it'll take us to the Viewer Plus page, and the person we're thanking is the one that gets their name in the game, and that name is DJ Empirical. You are not yet in the game, so thank you. It's Empirical. DJ Empirical, you are now in the game. Thank you very much for being a Viewer Plus subscriber. And Andy G is the other person there. Andy G, congratulations. You have got your names in the game as well. So you can see there on my screen, Andy G is now our top train, beginning with A, of course, alphabetical. And where's it gone? There we go. DJ Empirical is there as well. And of course, we'll pick a viewer next time, a Viewer Plus subscriber, I should say, to be a one of our other trains on the network. There's plenty of trains to choose from here. I mean, we probably need to throw a few extra Viewer Plus subscribers in there because we've had more. We've had more live streams. How many live streams have we had of this now? What number live stream is this? This is live stream number 12, I think, for this series. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, actually, this is correct. This is the right number of Viewer Plus subscribers. So there we go. You've often noticed that the ending titles don't work. It's just a blank screen. When it works, it's come with a die. That's because I have to press a button for those ending titles to come up. It's not a kind of bug or a glitch. It's the only way I can get this to work is by manually pressing an extra button after the live stream's finished. Unless somebody knows of a better way for me to do those titles, and let me know. Get down to the ideas section on the Discord and we'll sort it out. You buy air parts that are far apart for profit are greater or longer between the airports. You've got a very good point. While we're redoing this, we should move the airport, put it down here. I wish I'd have thought of that. I mean, at least we've, like, improved the quality of the main line. There we go. We're going to move the airport, make it further away. We're going to put it all the way down here. Look, we've got plenty of room-ish. We'll put the station right up against the main line, I think. And I think it'll be fine. The only problem is the Pickering shuttle is almost pointless if we put it right there. Like, where else could we put it, though? Like, down here? It's way too far. I think over here. We've got to do it over here. So, as soon as we've got past this junction, then we need another junction. Can't believe I'm doing this now. To there. And then better move the other airport. Yeah, well, we're going to be putting a new airport in. We are. We're going to be putting a brand new airport in. Now, and then after this junction is where the next junction for going the other way needs to be. So we'll put that in there. And then this wants to come slightly off the line to allow for the station. I suppose I should put the station in first. So let's do that. Get it as close to the main line as possible, I think. And as in the middle of this two sections as possible as well. So it is going to go here. I think that's as close as I can get it. Oh, nice. Cool. That's good. I mean, it's going to be a very short journey for one train into Pickering and back to the airport, but never mind. Let's get the signals working around here. So we want a signal going that way into that junction, going into that junction that way, and one up here going this way. Better uses for buses for a short line? Maybe, Tinman. Maybe we get rid of the trains on that bit and we just lob the buses in. That's all okay over there. Then over here, we need an entry signal there. We need an entry signal into the block. And we need an entry signal into the block down here. We already have one there, so I'm just going to leave that one in. And of course, we have to try and get our crossovers in. This is going to be a bit of a pain. I don't think it's going to work, but never mind. We'll give it a go. Oh, look at that. Construction not possible. How did I know? I mean, we could try it like that. Oh, no, wait. There we go. It's done it. It's not the quickest ones. But it has actually done it. It's allowed it to go in. And we put our airport there. And nothing can possibly go wrong with that, right? There we go. Oh, that one's not where I want it. Let's try it again. It was there. Bit of road. And I guess what we could do is take out a small loan. We can get the new airport in before we get rid of the old one and then just move things over. This is where we find out that the airport doesn't actually fit in where I wanted to build it here. Oh my goodness, fields are going to get removed. I mean, I don't actually... Oh, look at that. Oh, how much hillside is going to get completely smashed apart. A small amount of hillside. Oh my goodness. 2 fields and a lot of hillside. It's going to happen though, folks. I think we're going to do trams next time. I'm almost certain next time it's trams. Like, we have trams, don't we? We have the ability to do trams? Like roads with trams on? Am I thinking... Yeah, look. Tram depot. Yes. So we can do that. Next time it's trams, folks. There you go. Heard it here first. I mean, I have no idea else where you would hear it, but yeah. So I think what we want to do is get this relatively close to the town. That's not actually that bad. That works out quite nice. I mean, this hillside has got quite a cliff built into it now. Approach lights. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's add them. We don't need any more buildings because we've got the passenger terminal and a hangar, right? Yeah. Smooth cliff. I've got a funny feeling that this cliff and this hillside is going to get, like, beaten down a little bit anyway. Just do a little bit of smoothing on this side. Not a ridiculous amount. I mean, we've got some cash. There we go. Nice. Okay, so then what we need to do is just move all the trains and all the planes. So this vehicle is going on the Brad Bus Air Loop. Hey? Oh, so it's not the Brad Bus. It's going to be called the Pick Bus. So we need to rename it. It's the Pick Bus Air Loop. And if we manage the line, instead of going to Haxby Airport, we're going to go to Pickering Airport. And that is one big, much bigger, much nicer loop. I like that. That's much better. The aeroplanes don't have to cross over or anything. So that's the aeroplanes gone. They'll be going there now. And then we've got this Brad Air Shuttle. So the Brad Air Shuttle, instead of going to Haxby, needs to go to whatever station that is. Pickering Exchange. Can we just rename that to, like, Pickering? Actually, no. Pickering Exchange. I like that. We're having it. What else goes to that station? We've got... no, wait. I think that's the same train. Some of these trains are going to get very confused. Also, if we delete the station, that's probably going to help. Bulldoze. Right. So we've got the air shuttle, the Brad Air Shuttle that's complaining. We want it to go to the airport. Pickering Airport. I think it's trying to go to, like, the actual airport rather than the exchange. Which you know, it's a bit of a shame. Not sure why it can't make it there, though. Pick air shuttle. We probably want it to come in. If we do manage line, get rid of Haxby, add this one. That one works. But I want it to go onto the other platform, so let's change that. Platform 2 on the Pickering Exchange. It's a good airport, I think, with the smooth... Yeah, with the cliffs. No, we're not going to swish it around 90 degrees, Tim, and I'm quite happy with it going around this way. I think it's a good way of it going. And then the Brad Air Shuttle. Why is it struggling with Pickering Exchange? It's coming from Bradnich, which is down there. Oh, it's because it's coming from the wrong platforms at Bradnich. They're not connected up to the main line. Okay. Let's fix that. So this line here actually wants to be still connected along here. Why is construction not possible? Is it because there's an unnecessary crossover? There we go. Now there's no longer an unnecessary crossover. Yeah, we'll get this line to come out to here. And then we'll do a junction there. That's what needs to happen. Where's the signals? Signals are in the right place there, so let's put some more signals in here. So, one signal. No, not that one. There we go. Signal going into the block, and then I'll just put some signals under the bridge, maybe. There we go. So now that one should be not complaining. And this one is trying to get to Haxby still, which it shouldn't. It should be trying to get into this station. I mean, maybe I should have put more platforms in. But it's too late now. We'll see how it goes. We have one train with a problem. Let's have a look. Train 17. Where are you? You're here, and you're the Pickering Air Shuttle train? Well, you shouldn't have a problem. You should just be able to, like... Oh. Yeah, that is a problem. It's like heading the wrong way. You like my bridge? What, this bridge here? I don't know if you mean this bridge, or whether you mean this bridge. Because I think they're both nice. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem because the train's facing the wrong way and it can't actually get to where it needs to go. I guess what I could do is if I manage the line and just said, oh, you know what? Come over here into Bradnich. Then I don't think that train will actually be too bad. Yeah, it's just stopped. But there's no depot either. No, unable to find depot. Alright, go to the main line. There you are, you're on the main line. No warnings. I've just moved that train to the main line. I think I'm going to have to just then steal another train and put it in the right place. So let's have a look at the line manager. We'll go by line. So we've got an extra line on the pick Brad. And as soon as a train comes in this section, we then want to grab that train, whatever train it is, and use it for that railway line. But I don't know where the aircraft have gone. There's one here, down there. There's one over there. Are they all lost? No, they're not lost. It's fine. Oh, here we go. So Matt Strat. As soon as Matt Strat passes that junction, we'll put it on the correct line for what we need. So it's going to disappear down here for now. And then we're going to set the line to the Pickering Air Shuttle. And then there'll be an extra line there that's not got the one on. And it's the well pick line. So then we'll put it on the well pick. And there we go. All the trains are moved around and everything's fine. Nobody's complaining. And we got our first aircraft landing at the big airport. And money isn't horrendous, but the prices of things are. I do much prefer this airport. It's nice to see, like, railway lines busy all over the place. I like it. Be interesting to see how the money goes now, whether these aircraft start making any sort of significant money. There's currently no passengers here, though. So we're going to have to wait until next time to find that out. But there we go, folks. That is actually going to be all for this time. So like I said, next time I'd like to concentrate on trams. So if that's something you'd like to see, remember not to miss out on next week's live stream. But that's going to be all for now. So if you're not watching live and you're watching this video afterwards, thank you very much for watching. It's a long one, I know, when it's not live. Please put all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section. And we'll see you all soon. And for those of you who are live, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been fantastic to have you along. And hopefully I will see you all Thursday night for some Skyrim escapades. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.